that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost. But he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Van Dijk. And back to base. Gomez. And it's Salah. And he's cut it out. Gets it back. Forward it goes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Salah. Nicely measured pass. Isak. And it's played forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's Mohamed Salah. Isak hits one! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tottenham put it back again.
And Solanke!
In he goes again! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Solanke duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic. Shoots!
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Brilliant save from Alisson! Solanke. That intervention was very necessary. Receives it in a good position. Mohamed Salah. Hoists it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Liverpool do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Solanke. Xavi. No question, that's a foul. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Isak. Surely. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he find a finish now? Looks to set one up. Knocks it away. Goes for goal! And it goes! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. And it's half-time here. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Tottenham head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. The action has already resumed here. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. Van Dijk. Isak. Van Dijk. He's got it, and he's got time! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Isak. Could be thinking about a shot here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to dink one in. Good ball over the top. Alisson with Pasalokan has... It's bounced out!
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Tottenham have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Cleared away. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The referee's awarded a free kick. Van Dijk. And they've been caught out here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Going for goal! He's had a go!
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
That could spell trouble. Defence has got rid of that. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tries a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's been taken straight back. hoists it forward and helps available out wide. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Tottenham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Tottenham go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Gomez. He's gone for it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Solanke. Solanke looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to cut it out. Gomez. Forward it goes. Chiesa. In comes the corner. Jones pumps it into the area. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Richarlison. Alisson catches it safely. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is, and has a goal!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Well positioned to make that interception. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. And here's De Bruyne. Politano. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rodri. Ake. Foden. Sambo Anguissa. Politano. Now it's De Bruyne. Ruben Dias drives it forward. Foden gets wrestled off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Managed to get it away. We sit high. Keeper's ball. Now it's Lukaku. Sambo Anguissa. Done very well to intervene. And there's a long ball. Sambo Anguissa. And it's Lukaku. So it is still 0-0. Just brushed off the ball there. Rodri. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets away from his opponents. That's nice. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sambo Anguissa demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. It's gone for a throw-in. McTominay. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shoots to shoot! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He spotted the run and played him through. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
And it's been taken straight back. Now it's the shoots! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Napoli grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He goes long, and it's got through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a shot! Lovely idea, just didn't get... We've reached half-time. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Mancha.
And the finish! Cleared without complication. And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Foden goes looking. Bernardo Silva. And here's the chance to counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McTominay. Bernardo Silva. It's come loose. Away from immediate danger. Questions were asked. Oh, hits one! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Napoli get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
McTominay battles to win it back. Clears it out of harm's way.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Politano, chipped through. Ruben Diaz with a fine tackle. Tries to get it clear. clear. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a...
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Lukaku.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Ake did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Could move up a gear here. He's one-on-one! There's no flag, going for goal!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Floats one over. Donnarumma can claim that. Kovacic. Now can he finish? Goalkeeper's ball. McTominay gets it back. A real chance to break. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's been won straight back. Kovacic. And he heaves it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Get that clear. Kovacic. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all. Hits one! Cleared away. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. This could spell danger. Offside again. Zambo Anguissa. And here's De Bruyne. He's there to receive it. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Going for goal! Good challenge, he just stood firm. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got options out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul. Manchester still without an attempt on target. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, terrible mistake. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision. Well played, he saw that coming. Zambo Anguissa. Zambo Anguissa drives it forward. Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. And here's Lukaku. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Lukaku is fouled. Maguire gets his final warning. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Gets it back. Has a pop! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Man, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot plays it forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Sambo Anguissa does well to... And we hit half-time. So there you have it. A close sport half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Diogo Dalot. It's a throw in. Casemiro. A heavy challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And here's Lukaku. There's the through ball. Real chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's had a look. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. Bruno Fernandes proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Chance! A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Lukaku. To say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks, and he's cut it out. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That's gone a long way up and away. Politano tries running with the ball at his feet. And he's surging through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's got it, and he's got time. McTominay gets rid without sophistication. Diogo Dalot. Elmas with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Manchester making consecutive changes here, so we have a double substitution going on here.
Manchester are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Elmas attempts a clearance, plays it out to the flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester can try it again now. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Five minutes left on the clock. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's the chance to counter. He gets past his man, striding forward, facing goal. In with a header! That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Lukaku. Elmas. Maguire. There's a long ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then...
Real chance! Goal, England! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Hoists it forward. Palmer. That has been clubbed away. Mbappe. It's got through to him. Chance to shoot. Chance! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's great strength on the ball. Mbappe! A nice touch. Mbappe beats the offside trap. Can he deliver? Has a hit! Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets it back. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And the through ball is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ah, he's given it away. Kane tries to get it forward quickly. And back out it comes. Been levered clear. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Decent looking ball. It is quite a run he's making here. And he's cut it out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Palmer. Palmer. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, some tackle that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Palmer. Mbappe. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. We've reached half-time, so a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scopes for goal! Goal! England! And they're back in front. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
England get themselves into the lead. Palmer. And it's been taken straight back. Mbappe. He's got... and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Good ball. Now can he finish? Clears it out of harm's way. France have it back and they can go again. Palmer. And now they can launch a counter. He's in! Forward it goes. England are leaving. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. And here's Rabiot. Rabiot turns and goes back, out to the right. Hoists it forward. Looks to clip it forward. Kane battles to win it back. Nicely controlled. So who's he picking out? Foden, and it's Kane. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
This has gone, that's a foul. Surely a shot. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Kane. And here's Kane. Could be thinking about a shot here. Looks to bypass the midfield. France get it back again. Dembele, he's had a shot! They scored! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Delivery from Solanke. He's had a go! And another time! Goal! England! And they've got their lead back. Foden with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Dembele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And here's Dembele. Forward it goes. Gets good distance on it.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Rice. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
London didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Rice, Ruben Neves conceives a free kick for that. Dinks one in. It's a loose ball. That's a throw. Has a pop! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruno Fernandes. He's left his man. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Merino loses his balance and loses the ball. Tries lifting it over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Fernandes attempts a clearance. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. There's a long ball. Looking to break out here. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Merino. Chance to break, and he has been fouled there.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. And this will probably be a dink far post.
That intervention was very necessary. Rice gets away from his opponent. And they've been caught out. Hits one! It's in! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things. Just put your foot through it and...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rice.
Merino really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, good interception. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Bruno Fernandes. Out for a throw. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's offside. Yes, it is. And now they can launch a counter. And out to safety. There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's pinged one through, goes for goal! Merino. It's come through. It's come loose. Now a chance to break. Back to the keeper and try something new. Gets it upfield. Ruben Neves gets it back. And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Merino. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Done very well to intervene.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Finds himself eased off the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rice. Ruben Neves does well there, alert. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mateus. Cut out in the nick of time. Get that clear. Could go all the way here. Tries a shot!
A very nice shimmy to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked.
Great leap! Cleared without complication. Silva. Back into the middle. Now the counter. Receives it in a good position.
London are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. What a throw in. Mateus.
Portugal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Rice. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Gets good distance on it. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It has got through to him. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. London get it back again.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rice. Diogo Dalot positions himself well and cuts it out. Cuts it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Portugal really...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. And this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Davis. Goretzka. He's there to receive it, and he's cut it out. That's been drilled forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Goretzka battles to win it back. Vinicius Junior. He's played him through. He can get that clear. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Goretzka. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Davis. Goretzka. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's pinged one through here. Neuer, will they claim to that? Fabinho.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sorted that out. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good ball. That's not going far. Vinicius Junior. Mattia. Oh, good take in a good area. He's gone for it! Goal! Brazil! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gets good distance on it. Gets on the end of it. Kane. Mattia. Vinicius Junior. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's got through. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He could be in here. Chance to shoot. Vinicius Junior! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Just brushed off the ball there. Through, and he's had a quick look inside. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Kane. Kimmich tries lifting it over, has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
He just whacks it away. Davis. And it's Davis. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. Could try cutting inside here. Gets the better of his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And that's been levered clear. Vinicius Junior, who has made his impact already. Chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Defending was strong and firm. But Brazil have a free kick. He's got options out wide. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponent. Kane has given away a free kick. Davis.
Brazil clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Fabinho takes the long option. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Across the field it goes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the defence can get it clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Knocks it away. Forward, what does he try from here? Crunching tackle. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goes for goal! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And he's there to cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hernandez drives it forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. This is promising. Could be a chance here. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. France are working the ball as only they can. Shot and goal! Back of the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's got options out wide. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should...
Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Rabiot. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, real danger here. It's a loose ball. Cleared away. Big chance! Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. João Cancelo. Hoists it forward, and it's played forward. Forward it goes. Mbappe plays a clever pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball is over the line. Could be... Has a goal! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. France get themselves into the lead. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he get the shot away?
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, he's overhit it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Tries lifting it over. Silva. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's played forward, and it's got through. Gets into some space. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Guedes. Well read, he sorted that out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone for a throw-in. Decent-looking ball. He's had a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. Hoists it forward. Ruben Neves. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for it. It's there. They have stolen level at the last. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much.
And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
France take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary...
It's one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
So that's it. It is all over. Portugal lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect, and he has been fouled there. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Just brushed off the ball there. Zambo Anguissa. De Bruyne. Zambo Anguissa. Now it's Lukaku. Right through the middle. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Zambo Anguissa has it out wide and in space. Oh, real danger here. Jimenez knocks it away. It's broken loose. Gets it back. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Battles to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lukaku! It's there!
And you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Llorente. Could move up a gear here. Ball is over the line. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann is flagged offside. Battles to win it back. It's on a plate. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's in, chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Politano looking to force his way through. And the finish! Well, that is asking for trouble. Koke. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Koke. 30 minutes gone. He's through the middle, dashing forward at pace. He gets past his man, has a pop! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Koke. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Koke plays it forward. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Chop, he's had a go! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
In comes the corner. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! All Black reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Napoli get themselves into the lead.
Well, I
don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Away from immediate danger. Has a goal! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that's it. That was always inevitable. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just...
And it's half-time here. Napoli come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting. But neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the action has already resumed here. A real chance to break. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. McTominay tries to get it forward quickly. Jimenez. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Koke drives it forward. Oh, what a ball! Hits one! Back of the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Gone out for a throw-in. And that's been won straight back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Llorente cuts it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lookman! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chip through. That's a promising ball. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect, and if only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Forward it goes. McTominay, who has made his impact already. Koke. Thiago. And he's going long. Oh, good interception. Koke. And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Napoli are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Elmas drives it forward. Elmas. Now it's Lukaku.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That'll be a throw. It's come through, goes for goal! Danger averted for now.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And here's Lukaku. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Napoli desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. They can get that clear. Napoli have a free kick. Help's available out wide. It's out for a goal kick. And here's Lukaku. Elmas. Now can he finish? Has a hit! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.